My name is Walter Roberts, and what I do here is everything. I've been working here at Capital C Farm for almost 6 years. I like to see stuff grow from nothing. You know, my hands were in this ground, and I've grown with the ground. So this land is actually a part of me. It makes me feel proud because everything that you basically see, either I have created it or I had something to do with it being created.
My name is Sharon Horn. I've been with UPS for almost 2 years. It's a success because I love it.
My name is Todd Jackson. Tess has been very helpful with my job search. Each job I got was a better one. Now that I'm going to be 62 soon, I'm seriously considering working for myself.
My name is Deborah Casella. I've been coming here since 2008. I really believe TASK has changed my life.
To have nowhere to live, it's kind of like a blank emotion.
Being homeless was scary, saddening, disheartening.
I lived in an abandoned house. I guess that's close to on the street as you could be, I guess.
It's like a blank feeling. It's kind of like being numb to pain. You know, you kind of like numb to everything that you'll be hurt by it. I mean, I used to cry, but then you get tired of crying.
At one time, you know, I had a job working for the state of New Jersey. I first originally came to TASK in the midst of a drug addiction. That had me unemployed and unemployable for a while.
My dream was to wanted to be a receptionist, but I never graduated. I went up to the 12th grade, only had 3 more months to graduate, but I was pregnant. I had to drop out of school because I didn't have no one to babysit my baby.
I was going through a divorce and I didn't have no place to live, basically. The marriage went bad, so I was just like wandering the streets. Somebody said, well, you might as well come in here and hang out. It's a little spot where you can hang out and have something to eat and think about some things. So I went with these people and I was amazed. I was like, wow, there's actually a place that you can take a rest from instead of like just walking around and having nowhere to go.
May 25th, 2007, I was arrested. It was the day before I said a prayer. I prayed that the Lord would help me stop. So I'm walking down the street. I just got through buying some drugs and I have them in my possession. And the officer stops me and he tells me, one day you'll thank me. And I did. I saw him, maybe it might have been a year later, in a grocery store. And I walked up to him and shook his hand and I thanked him. I'm drug-free, alcohol-free of 16 years. You know, and I'm grateful for the friends and many good associations that helped me through that.
When I first came to TASK, I came here for a meal. All these years later, taking part in many of the programs that they offer.
I was able to eat, and then a lady named Susan Darley came up to me while I was eating, and she said, would you like to do some art? And I did some artwork, and come to find out, well, I actually was gifted already, but she just brought it back out in me.
I came to TASK in my early 20s so I could eat. And I was wondering why everybody going in the back, like, you know, after they eat, and I hear one girl, she's like, I gotta go back to class, I gotta go back to class. So I'm looking like, class? What class is they talking about? I'm moving forward with my adult education, and I'm finally moving more forward with a job that I can provide for myself and benefit my kids and my grandkids.
They have people here that help me with resumes and, you know, some interviewing skills, you know, that help me get better employment.
I've been called the star of an employee at UPS because they acknowledge the work that I do, and I'm a fast-paced worker.
For me, art and poetry is inspiring. That's the only way I could put out my feelings, through writing and painting. I published 3 books here through the Creative Writing Group, so TASK has been a blessing to me.
TASK is supportive in trying to help people develop musically. What music does is it reaches people. When you can reach people musically, that's an accomplishment that's priceless. The fact that we can actually record an original piece of music right here, that's a great thing. You have a lot of gifted people, you know, that truly are God-given talents. What the Soup Kitchen does is they help to reveal it. They inspire you, and you don't get that. That's not something that comes very easy.
Task, for most of the people that are here, as far as I know, it's like an oasis for them.
They help me out a whole lot. I'm more confident with myself, more positive with myself. I don't put myself down no more. It's like I'm just happy. And I'm gonna stay happy.
Task has been a blessing to me. They gave me a lot of self-esteem because my self-esteem was low.
I look at what it does for a person who's just hungry. If somebody's hungry, they can eat. And it's a blessing to do that because they may not have the money to buy anything.
I believe in my mind that Task gave people something to do in a positive way. You know, it took them from just wandering the streets and gave them a purpose. Ways to get their GED, you know, ways to get a license, ways to be able to eat food, get clothing, you know, find housing. There's a number of things that Task have brung over these years. For some people, if it wasn't for Task, they would probably either, you know, be dead, shot in jail, or something like that. Task saved a lot of people's lives.
I hope that maybe someday I might be successful enough so I could contribute to some other people who are in need.
I am very thankful that I found Taz, that it really changed my life.